Gentle and ladybeards, today we're going to play a round of Fray Fight. As you might remember, it's a game along the lines of Vampire Survivors and, well, 20 minutes till dawn. I thought, why not respec and use one of the characters I haven't unlocked yet, so we're going to find out how Thor is going to play. I don't think I've ever gotten that hammer office. I don't know if you can get it in a normal game. But very interesting. Seems to be a pretty strong starting item. Sure, it's not all powerful, but it jumps between enemies and that can be very helpful. Now, what kind of build do I want to do? Well, magnet is always nice. And a second chop slot, sure. As you can see, that hammer can deal a lot of damage if there are a lot of enemies. Which is pretty fine. The boomerang itself can do that too and, well, hits stronger, but I think this weapon has potential. Could be great if you use Berserk with, well, pretty low health. You know what? Sure, Berserk. Sure, the buff is not great right now, but I can wait and see. Well, those crows died pretty quickly, and the skeletons don't seem to stand too much of a chance either. Really want to know what the upgrade of the hammer is going to do. Increase damage, maybe make a chain more often. Honestly, it could be anything. I'd love for it to have more damage output. And I'd say I'm at low enough health for now. Health regeneration is not gonna help me. Cooldown and armor plate. So that I don't take damage later. Or rather that I can feel safe at the health point I am right now. Because if I remember right, the bosses can do a lot. Still it's a little bit random how the lightning jumps. Doesn't seem to be the nearest enemy. Doesn't seem to jump always. Maybe there's something like a jump chance. You never know. Sorry. I've tried to roll up once, and I think I liked it pretty much. But right now I'd rather have more magnets. Wait a moment. Can I check? No. I don't remember if the magnet has an evolution. And I can check. But getting 5 levels of the magnet is something I would probably do anyways. And most of the time, at level 5 the things evolve. Or have already evolved. And I really need more things that damage enemies. Can't say I'm in love with anything. I'll take the armor plate and one more shop item. Armor, as you already know, make sure I can stay at low health amounts without having the danger of dying. And well, having the full selection in the shop is nice. Having a choice between things you want and not the choice between nothing or something. Great. All of a sudden, my body thinks it doesn't want to feel great. And I had such a nice morning. I'd love to get another Berserk. But Magic Missile is also enticing. Ah, who cares? Give me more Berserk all the time. If I had level 10 Berserk right now, I would be a happy guy. But what can you do? I'd also love to have more pickup range. No matter which game, if you have pickup range, I want it fully maxed. Sadly, while the boosts and numbers say a lot in this game, it doesn't feel a lot. 75% upgrade doesn't seem that much in this game. And I think I have maxed the starting pickup range. Sure, lightning. And that's that. I have no idea if it's visually anything different from the hammer. Because right now I don't see anything other than my hammer activating. Wait, was that a white lightning? Okay. It's different. And I'm in danger. I really took my damage output for granted. Or I just need to kite better. Oh, how I would love to have the boomerang right now. That thing would fly in the middle there and hit everything. Okay. Just now, pretty much everything died. Great. Cooldown is always nice. Enemies exploding is very useful. And you know my opinion about the armor. Exploding enemies is going to help prevent what happened last round. At least partly. Yeah. That's what I hoped would happen. Kill one and a bunch of other things is almost dead. Still, I might have to take the fountain. Just so I have a source of healing. but one that I can, well, control. Yes, definitely fountain when I get it. And definitely more attacks. I always tell myself I need more damage output, but the items I get is sadly not that offensive, and re-rolling is just, I'd call it a waste of money. Yeah, not great. And Ballista is not helpful either. I'll take the Berserk, and it increases my movement speed too. Holy hell. I'm fast. But I need to get close to the boss to damage him, and that's dangerous. But doable. Just be careful not to get too close. Because he would probably be able to stun me or do a lot of damage. And I've got all the gold. Very nice. Not what I wanted. Yeah, probably not my best decisions, but it's Berserk. And the price down. Well, at least this time I can get to, what, 50 points of health? Without putting myself into too much danger. If things wouldn't die that quickly. Okay, 54. That's enough. Now I just need things to die for me. Luckily, that happens quite quickly. And it seems there are enemies that are not able to damage me right now. Which is a nice bonus. Still. It doesn't seem that the starting weapon that I have can be upgraded. Or I just have that bad luck. Bouncy lines. Never seen it, so I have to buy it. More shop items, because why not? Now where are the bouncy lines? Ah, there they are. Very reminiscent of the Rune Tracer of Vampire Survivor. But also quite nice. Just like the Rune Tracer. Can damage practically everything on screen if you're lucky. The damage is not that low. And at least not with my Berserk activated. So yeah. quite content with what I have right now. Now I just need to upgrade all the items I have. Preferably to level 5 at least. Wait, why do I regain health? Probably a very low passive regeneration. Or the lines. Because I think I would remember if I regenerated that quickly health. It doesn't matter. Losing health is not hard. How did I get so much gold? I thought about re-rolling, but nah, not this time. Still. Either the enemies drop that much more money right now, or I'm killing them more quickly than I thought. The lines can take out enemies quite in big groups, so yeah, it seems my killing speed is maybe. I can just say I'm very lucky and happy that I have enough cash to get upgrades. And just walk through it. After all, it does make me stronger. The question is if I can kill enough enemies so that the wave ends early, practically. Doesn't seem like it. Which is fine, but... okay. Getting barter is always nice. More magic missiles, more cooldown. Sure, soul catcher. I'm gonna reroll just to see what I can get. More bouncy lines, it is. Okay. I should kill Queens quite quickly right now. I get stronger the longer the round goes on. I want to upgrade my lines a little bit more because I think at level 5 the screen is completely covered in them. Which would mean things die pretty quickly. And it seems there was a money carrier. Which I didn't even realize at all. Doesn't really matter. Oh, come on, guys. Die a little bit quicker. I want to pick up all the cash I can. Do I have 1 or 2 shop slots left to unlock? Don't complete 1, which I'm just going to do right now. Gonna get barter. Why do I use the mouse when I can just scroll through? Get the Odin ball. Yeah, more health is probably not a bad idea. And armor. because if I have more health, that means even though the percentual number doesn't change, I still have a better wiggle room. If I remember right, the best thing about the Odin's Ball was its evolution. But for that I need a few more balls. Come on guys, attack me. Hurt me. Not that much. I shouldn't be too reckless. Still, this is a fun build, in my eyes. Just need to get all the passes that I want. And I can reflect damage. Very nice. That thing, that thing, that thing. Crit damage. Reroll. More bounce and more health. And I'm so much happier now. Still would be nice if I could easily make thousands of coins. But it works out fine. Is that bar for the countdown or is it for the enemy spawn? Because I've never thought about that beforehand, and well, if it's one and the same, it's quite redundant. Well, not my problem. I just need to kill things. And bouncy lines, Odin's Orb, Bullseye, and tougher skin. And well, that's everything since I can't afford more. Having a bunch of those lines is nice. Don't do the most damage, but more than enough. Just a little bit, well, uninteresting. But that's just how these button-down survivor games work. There are times at the start where you need to be careful to survive. Then you have downtimes like this when you are a little bit overpowered. And the bosses should take you back to the be careful part of the game. Well, I've made good money. skin, soul, lightning, Odin missile, magnet, because magnets are helpful. So much money that's lying around. That is just short out of my reach. But that's fine. Everything is fine. I need some damage. Thank you. After all, it wouldn't do if I didn't have a nice boost for my berserk. Give me the cash. How much damage do I do with my reflect? Now that I think about it. Was that 161? And was that because of my reflect? I have no idea. Did this game have a damage counter at the end? I honestly... I'm a moron. That's what I wanted to buy. And what do? Something stupid. Well, I could have bought one more upgrade, but I did this stupid. But that's fine. And I'm pretty sure those lines were double cast. Which was amazing. Come on, give me your cash. Don't know why ghosts have cash with them. But that's fine. I don't complain about that fact. I complain that they don't give it me by themselves. And can you believe it? My landlord still hasn't answered anybody that lives in the house. Still need to go to the university to do anything with internet. Well, luckily my laptop is something I took to the university pretty often anyways. Still a bit annoying. Okay. Don't think I need more help. More crits are nice. Every second hit should be a crit right now. And there's my laser. Isn't it nice? I can do so much damage if I hit it just right. And the boss is down. Well, isn't that nice? Plus 10% chance for explosions. Not necessarily what I needed, but I'm not gonna complain. I'll take more bounce lines, crit damage, And I'm going to reroll. More crits. After all, upgrading the weapons themselves is not necessarily the most useful. Right now, I just want to crit 100% of the time, if it's possible. And try to get, well, the crit damage as high as possible. That should, well, do a lot of damage. And that 10% chance crit might not be additive. I don't see as many red numbers as I expect. No, maybe it's additive. It's chance, so just because the point of the screen where I looked at was mostly black numbers, doesn't mean that the other side of the screen has few red numbers. As I just realized. It doesn't matter. I'm doing damage to practically everything on screen all the time. And that's all I need. Bullseye, home blade. Wanted to take cooldown, but ain't getting good money right now. And there's a little bit good money. I'd love to get 2 more soul catcher upgrades, because then I get a boost area in the middle, I believe. But that thing needs to charge, and this charges pretty quickly. So the usefulness is not guaranteed. Come on, bouncy balls, show your worth. I should take a bit more, and I'm 200% damage from my Berserk. And if I remember right, the Soul Catcher has a hard limit of 50% per level. And with that I mean item level. So 150% is the maximum I can get right now. Which is a little bit of a shame. 80% chance to get crits. Very nice. Chain lightning. Cooldown and on blade. For 80% crit chance, I still see a lot of black numbers. Doesn't matter. Even if I don't have a 100% crit rate, once I get to level 10 of that one perk item or whatever you want to call it, that would still be fine. As long as I kill things quickly enough. And maybe upgrading my magic missile is something I'm gonna do. After all, the initial hit is not that weak. Still, it's interesting that instead of, well, getting something else in addition, once I upgraded the Odin's Orb, it transformed into the laser. The magic missile just got an additional perk that, well, makes it so that it splinters off. It's interesting that the game has, well, such differences for things. Bouncy lines would have been a great option too, but I've got quite a few of them already. And all of a sudden, I see as many red numbers as I expected already in the last round. Well, doesn't matter. One more crit rate upgrade and I should probably just see red. Are these plant things supposed to be... Nah, they're probably not supposed to be that thing from Stranger Things. There are enough plant monsters that exist. And I just might upgrade my health. After all, it doesn't seem that I block that much damage anymore. And I'd rather survive as long as I can. Ooh, shuriken. Didn't get those yet. And they're quite fun once you evolve them. So sure. Still, it would be great if this game could have something similar to Vampire Survivor Story mode. Because over a minute for a wave and then the shop, that takes quite some time. And how likely is it for my frame rate to die if I upgrade my lines a little bit more and get the double cast? After all, they stay on screen quite for some time. If I have enough weapon cooldown, I'm probably sending out the second shot already while the first still is on screen. Yeah. That could make some problems. Well, doesn't matter to me. And I've almost made up the soul stones that it cost to buy Thor. Nice. And more soul catcher and the circle. Well, that's not nice. I didn't see that a bullseye was available. And finally some variety in the enemies. Don't know why the fire zone appears this late for the first time. Is it late? I have no idea how many waves this game has. Mainly because I can't concentrate enough to get that far. After all, I'm already playing for what, 40 minutes almost? And I'm just at wave 26. And that's the thing, I have almost no Yes, upgrades, but permanent upgrades. Those that you buy with the soul stones. I'm pretty sure the only thing I have is pickup range. I've had some other points, but to buy Thor, I had to respec. So I have nothing for damage or defense. And once again. It doesn't matter. More shuriken. Come on, game. Money. Give me money. Okay, that thing doubles my stats or what? But it can't grow unless I'm outside. And as you can see, it takes away quite quickly too. Don't really like this upgrade too much. And at one point it doesn't give you the boost anymore. I should collect my cash while I can. Well, at least I should be able to afford 3 upgrades, maybe 4, depending on which ones. Bullseye. That blue wisps, because why not? More health. If I remember right, the blue wisps can make quite a beautiful pattern. And the range becomes quite good after some time. But we'll see if I upgrade it more. Still. The game is already starting to be quite tiresome. Not to say I dislike the game, it's just... can't play it too long at once, and well... From what I know, you can pause the game, so to say. Would be nice if you could just suspend it. Like, you know, in the old Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games. Where you just could open the menu during a dungeon run and suspend. If I remember right. You know what? I haven't gotten the level 5 explosion upgrade yet. So let's see if I can't get that. And those rats are a little bit annoying. It doesn't matter. After all, they died pretty quickly too. And I'm not 100% at crit rate. Which really doesn't make sense. Because it happens often enough that it has to be in the 90s or something like that. Or maybe it has something to do with the weapons I use. Highly doubt that, but who knows? Didn't even realize the round was over. Well, Shuriken Blue Wisp. Mainly because I want them. Alright, this guy. Fought him before. And well, pretty easy. Like most bosses. Yeah, 30 years in, and I've been a little bit tired of the game already. More explosions. More lines. That should be fine. Still, I don't even really have to move. Which makes this, well, not too interesting. Sure, the same can be said for Vampire Survivors, once you get to have all of the upgrades, but when you start out, no. And as I've said, I don't really have too many permanent upgrades for this game. Only that pickup range. And that can't honestly be attack damage. Oh well. And my frame rate, I think, is a little bit wonky right now. Yeah. Sometimes I jump. I don't know if that's seeable in the video, but definitely it doesn't run too smoothly anymore. Probably if the graphics were something like GTA, complex levels, the game would have already significant drops in frame rate. Not these little stutters here and there if I move. Because if I stand still, it doesn't seem to have that many problems. Oh well. Still a little bit bummed out that the hammer that you start with can't get an upgrade. Or maybe it's the evolution of the lightning attack. After all, that Odin's ball evolves into a different kind of item too. Maybe it's just that you have the evolution and the normal item. Oh well, more bouncy lines. Was that a normal cast or was it a double cast? Seems to be a normal cast, so the double cast will give me lots of lines, it seems. I honestly don't know if that's good or bad. The jumpiness might also be because of my movement speed from Berserker. I like the Berserker perk, but I'm not the biggest fan of its evolution. Not to forget, I can upgrade my movement speed by itself too. And my health is dangerously low. I didn't plan on running into those enemies. Really, I can't keep my button pressed for too long. I seemingly run into an enemy. Well, bouncy lines and cooldown. Re-rolling doesn't help me at all at this point. So let's just take a magnet. And I feel pretty much dead. Almost. After all, I can't almost make the reds out that good. And I have no idea how much damage those would do to me. Oh well. If I die, I die. If I don't, I don't. I'm fine with both. And while I like those lines, my eyes don't. I'd love to have internet. Because I haven't streamed for, well, almost 1.5 weeks. Which is not great in my eyes. And I didn't get almost no money at all that round. Yeah, the Wisp is amazing. If you get it to this level. After all, each of those singular Wisps is its own hitbox. Which means you can hit practically everything around you. And once you get to the second layer, you can easily double hit enemies. That was maybe a little bit too much movement. Oh well, that's alright. As you can see, the result screen is not really made for that many items. What did the most damage? Thor's hammer, almost 2 million. Bouncy lines, Almost 2 million. So... yeah, bouncy lines, great item. Can just say, if you play this game, try those lines. But... hope that your eyes won't try to kill you for it. With that said, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I had making it. If you did, like, comment or subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next video. Bye!